Hey again everyone, we've got another devlog for you all today, and with April being one of our busiest months so far, we've got a huge amount to cover. First of all, I'd like to go over the two big changes that we made this month. We changed how you progress through the story as we felt that the gameplay was too linear. Originally you traversed the city of Varin one district at a time. Once the main quest in a district had been cleared, the free roam for the area was unlocked. At this point, you would have the choice to continue the main quest in the next area, or return to the previous area to explore and discover side quests. This structure was causing us problems, as we were having trouble communicating to you what new areas had become available after free roam had been unlocked in an area. We also felt that fundamentally it wasn't very fun and felt very boring to play. Our new structure solves these problems and gives you more freedom when exploring the city. You now enter the city and follow a small linear route which leads to a base camp. After reaching this camp, you'll be free to explore the entire map to your heart's content, rather than being restricted to progressing one area at a time. We feel that this was the correct decision to make, as it gives you more freedom of choice of how you want to explore the world and play the game. This one change alone has kept us very busy this month, and still continues to do so, as it has required multiple alterations to be made to the story, as well as adjustments to the quest system. The second big change we're making is the addition of a skill tree, which you'll be able to use to unlock new skills and abilities and upgrade stats. Originally, new skills and abilities were discovered throughout the world in specific locations. We realised that this was not the way to go for a semi-open world RPG, as we were limiting you too harshly on your playstyle based on what you found in the world. Let's say for example you wanted to play as a fire mage. With the old structure, it was very possible to not find a single fire spell during your playthrough, thus entirely eliminating the ability for you to play how you wanted to. Even if you found all the fire spells on your playthrough, there was a strong chance that this wouldn't happen until you were very far into the game. You finally got to tailor your character to your chosen playstyle, and you're halfway through the game. Not great. Limiting character customization this much based on random chance was a fundamental problem for our RPG, although it was not immediately apparent. Switching to using a skill tree solves this problem by allowing you to immediately choose how you want to play the game based on the skills you choose to unlock. This element of choice was crucial and is what we were missing before. You'll be able to upgrade your player's base stats as well, the 6 stats that we showed off in the last devlog. However, instead of using the system we had before, they'll simply be merged into one big skill tree together with the skills. We don't have anything visually to show for the skill tree just yet, as we're still refining how the system will look and function. We're very confident, however, that giving you more choice in how you customize your character, as well as giving you more choice in how you explore the world, are massive improvements that is going to make Exodus infinitely more fun to play. Moving on now, let's talk about some of the new environments we've been working on. The Aeternyte Mine is one of our newest locations, and has seen a lot of attention this month. We're really happy with how it's coming together, and a lot of you guys seem to think the same, which is awesome to see. It's seen a lot of changes since we initially started blocking out the area, and it's still very much under construction. A lot more changes and polish are planned, but the general layout is now complete. The other level we've been working on is set atop some tall snowy mountains. This is the latest level that we began working on, and we're really happy with how it's coming along. It's been a breath of fresh air to work on this level because it's completely different to any of the other areas in Exodus. Even making small updates has felt very rewarding, such as adding footprints for when you're walking in the snow and adding gusts of wind to the cliffsides. As this is the newest area that we started working on, it still has a long ways to go, but we're really excited to see how the finished level looks and plays. Let's switch over to the gameplay side of things now, as there are a lot of things that we've been working on which I want to list off for you all. Sprint attack animations for both one-handed weapons and two-handed weapons are being reworked. Most of these are now complete, and we much prefer how they feel in comparison to their older versions. We've been experimenting with adding camera shake and freeze frames to all of the melee skills so that they feel more impactful and fun to use. This is still very much a work in progress, and is taking a lot of tweaks to get the skills to feel just right. We're slowly reworking the bow to better match the pacing of the combat in Exodus. We've made a start by bringing the camera further back when the bow is drawn, and increasing the fire rate. The bow still needs a lot of work to make it feel good to use, but we think we're heading in the right direction. We decided to replace the dash dodge with a roll, which is what you've seen in a lot of these clips so far. The roll offers much more maneuverability in combat, and we think it's a ton more fun to use overall. We've also made it so that you can now both jump and roll with your weapons drawn. Previously you would have to holster your weapon in order to jump, which proved to be very annoying in many situations. Enemies are now affected when struck with imbued weapons. For example, enemies will catch fire when you hit them with the sword that has the burn imbue. We have a new saving icon to replace the old temporary one. After some playtesting, we made some adjustments to ensure that the game saves your inventory after looting a chest. This is really important because loot is randomized in Exodus, and so previously you were at risk of discovering a rare item and then immediately losing it upon death. Finally, the Gretty whistle is a new item that we're working on, which allows you to summon a baby Gretty to accompany you on your journey and help deal with any enemy that stands in your way. And that's everything I've got for you all for this month's devlog. Thank you very much to everybody who watched all the way through to the end. Once again, not 100% of everything that we worked on this month made it into this devlog, but rest assured we covered the majority. Before ending off the video, I want to say a massive thank you, even more so than usual, to all of you guys. Recently we've been hitting milestone after milestone. We hit 300 subscribers on YouTube, we've exceeded 900 followers on Twitter, and the support you've all been showing us has been awesome. The biggest milestones that we've been hitting, however, are without a doubt our wishlists on Steam. The wishlists have been pouring in lately, and we recently surpassed 5,000, which is absolutely insane. For those of you that don't know, for every 500 wishlists that we get, we're working with one randomly chosen person to put a small Easter egg in the game for them. We're currently giving winners the opportunity to customize their own NPC and give them a little backstory, or help us name one of the 4 bandit captains that you'll encounter throughout the game. If these things sound like something you'd be interested in, then be sure to head on over to our Twitter so that you don't miss the next milestone. We've already done 3 of these in the past 2 weeks. Finally, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who supported us in the WN Dev contest. We didn't get through to the finals, but we're all insanely happy that we were able to make it this far with Exodus. A massive thank you to everyone who supported us during this competition. With all that being said guys, that's everything I have to say. Thank you once again, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.